everyone, today we're gonna react to trash can ice cream.
This is the craziest ice cream flavor I've ever made.
And disclaimer, I actually don't know what trash can ice cream is, so we're gonna figure it out today.
If you didn't read the title, yes, this ice cream is called trash can, and I will show you why in just a few minutes.
Okay, good, because I don't know what
on every video that I wash my hands, I get told that I'm either doing it wrong or not.
He is doing a good job. First of all, you always gotta wash your hands. Don't forget, anything you eat or you're gonna prepare, make sure you wash your hands.
Long enough. So I got this handy dandy watch here to tell me when I'm all done. And before you say it, yes.
His watch tells him when it's done to wash his hands. That's cool.
I only use hot water because I like to burn my hands off. At the end of all my videos, I tell you to comment a specific emoji so I know that you watched the whole thing. But I think today you probably can already guess what today's emoji is going to be. If you want to take a wild...
I'm gonna guess it's the poop emoji because... Oh wait, no. The trash can emoji because... Oh wait, no. Is there even a trash can emoji? Maybe a trash bag emoji.
Guess, go comment right now what you think the emoji is, and then watch the end of the video and figure out if you were right or wrong. Now that our watch is full, so we're all done washing your hands, we're gonna dry them off and then use those paper towels to turn the water off. The moment has finally come, and you're gonna figure out why this ice cream is called trash can. Actually, you're gonna have to wait a few seconds longer because we gotta put these gloves on first. If not, all of the gloves.
Dang, this is such a long intro just to get to the trash can ice cream.
This is ready-to-eat food that we're gonna be touching, and so you need to wear gloves.
Of course you do, duh.
I normally wear large, and these are mediums, so they're super tight on my hands, and it took me forever to get them on. The reason why this one is called trash can is because we were putting all these toppings in there. Cookie dough, cake.
Oh, so is that marshmallows, and this is chocolate chips or sprinkles or something?
Crumbs. Oreo cookies. It's pretty much every single topping that they have that you'd want to eat together, including mini M&Ms and even chocolate chip.
Wait, that sounds so freaking good right now.
Cookies. They had me and Malad blend all these up into
smashing
kind of like
cookies.
Here comes the trash can part. We're gonna throw all of these together.
Wait, it's in a bucket? That's a lot of fucking ice cream, man.
So it just looks like a bunch of trash and mix it all up, and then that's gonna get sprinkled in with our ice cream. This doesn't look like quite enough to me, but let's mix it all together and figure out if he's mixing it. Enough. It's kind of odd. I shook this up a ton, and it still doesn't look like I really shook it up that well. He said yes, we do need to make more, but let's go ahead and start the batch of ice cream first, and then we can go ahead and...
He's explaining a lot. My brain cannot handle all the stuff he's explaining. Okay, anyways.
He makes up the rest of the trash.
I'm so sorry to anyone who's trying to pay attention to what he's saying.
Places mix comes inside of these bladders. But just like gallons of milk at the store, they all look pretty similar from the outside, but they can have different ratios or ingredients on the inside. I like to take my left hand and kind of...
So this is going to be the ice cream, I'm assuming.
Choke the bladder and then pull the top off with my right hand and then lean it over.
Why is it called the bladder? That's just weird. I don't know. They could just call it a packet or like a bag of milk.
Gravity to just force all of that liquid out. After years of doing this and teaching all different kinds of people, I found that this is the easiest way to not drop it and cause a huge mess. And for times like this when you're not going to use the whole batch, it makes it a lot easier to stop when you need to and pop the lid back on and put it right back in the fridge. Now that we put the extra cream back, it's time to pour all of this into
Why didn't you just pour the bladder straight? Okay, whatever. He could have just poured the bladder in here instead, and then he just put it in the bucket. Now you gotta wash the bucket.
All of this into the ice cream machine, and then add some flavoring. Turn it on.
Vanilla.
We're gonna add a few glugs of fudge from this jug.
Oh,
while the ice cream machine does its job.
Wait, fudge! Oh my god, that's so good. That sounds so good right now.
And the ice cream is now ready to come out. We're gonna let the ice cream come out in small amounts so we can layer all of this trash and fudge into the ice cream. He told me just to go for it, but I figured for the first round I should let him teach me so that I can learn it the right way.
He's making trash can ice cream in a bucket.
And don't worry, I still mess up a little bit, but that
oh my god, that's a lot of fudge. It looks so good.
Once he's drizzled all that fudge in, we're gonna add about 2 cups of the trash on top of that. Once all the trash is layered on top, it is now our...
I don't think that's trash. That's just a bunch of mix-ins, but I guess I can see it as trash. It's just really cluttered.
Turn. We're gonna pull up this lever and let out some ice cream.
More ice cream.
The thing here is you don't want to let out too much. I probably should have already stopped because now I filled it up with way too much ice cream.
Okay,
it's a
now
little
there
hard
is
to work
way too
while
much
I'm
ice cream.
because I can't really see what I'm doing,
More
and
fudge,
so I make a lot of mistakes like this. Now we're gonna drizzle our fudge all around and try to coat this as best as we can. Thankfully, he set us up with a ton of fudge so we can make sure this gets nice and coated. Let's squat down so you can get that nice
job or something. It's his first time making trash can ice cream.
Down because the ice cream's kind of soft.
Oh my god, that looks so good.
We're gonna go ahead and add on our 2 scoops
add more
of
trash,
this trash.
please.
Make sure to sprinkle it nice and evenly all over the top, but also make sure you get a ton of it in there because this is the good stuff.
Topping. They should just offer trash topping as like a choice.
This. Now that we've placed both of our layers on top of the ice cream, you guessed it, we're adding another layer of ice cream.
Another layer of ice cream. That's a lot of ice cream. I'm assuming this bucket's gonna be like frozen, and then they're just gonna put the bucket in the fridge or something, and then you can scoop out ice cream from here, right? Right? I'm assuming.
For the thicker it gets, so our ice cream's not really falling down to make an even coat, so we're gonna grab a spatula and smooth this all out so we can make a nice level layer. Whenever you want to use a spatula like this, it's just like when you decorate cakes. You want to push the thing onto itself rather than scraping it like you're buttering toast.
And now then you can see the ice cream is nice and level and there are no
crumbs in it because we didn't scrape along the crumbs. We pushed all of the ice cream onto itself. We are almost to our last layer. First we gotta start with the fudge again.
Almost done.
Try to get an even coat on this one. It's been a little tough, but we're gonna make it work because we're just gonna cover with more trash so no one will ever know it wasn't even. And now that we've coated the ice cream with all of our trash, it's time for our last layer of ice cream. We need to lift up the hatch.
I thought the last layer was a layer before. Why is there more? That's a shit ton of ice cream.
There's very much left in here, so we might need to open it up and just scrape it out. Then we gotta smooth out this ice cream so we can add our final layer of trash. When I first heard that this ice cream flavor was gonna be called trash can, I was so confused on what that might mean. But now that I've made it and I've tried it, I totally understand why they made this flavor. It's pretty amazing. Now look at all of this trash. If you made it to the end, of course, the emoji for the day is a trash can. And I made this. I knew it.
It was a trash can emoji. Well, I guess trash bag, but it's like the same thing, right? And that's it. Well, thank you for watching the video. If you want to see more of my content, please make sure to subscribe. Bye.